Anyway.
This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient
If I'd realized how much longer this was gonna go on, like I said, I would have ended that last one after the heist or after the boss fight.
Which translate roughly to once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds.
Any bets on how long the rest of this actually lasts? I'm gonna say 5 minutes maximum.
On this day shall I depart.
Just to immediately make me regret my choice.
Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity.
Ship ain't even in chat yet. He's already dropping more at us.
Prophesied, enlightened one.
I hit the record button, yep.
Through whom Rinascita's woes shall
We're live.
It seems to be some sort of prophecy.
We are audible to the YouTube.
We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets. These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies. Likely the key to restoring them. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies and align them with the tablet's inscriptions.
Never mind if they're gonna be making me do more puzzles. And making me use the sensor again! What? Okay.
The frequencies of these
would not let me actually switch.
pieces have been reconstructed. Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secrets.
If only I could actually tell what I was looking at. I might be able to figure out which one's correct. Without trial and error, but nope. Okay, what? Oh, there's two. Oh my god. Okay, I think I can kind of tell by the shapes. Problem is, not all of them are distinct. There
The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Rinascita.
I can't tell what I'm looking at, ma'am! Don't give puzzles like this at such an awkward angle.
This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadow. This seems to depict the people of Rinascita torn into two warring factions.
Hello, gamer. How you doing? Circle Bay doesn't fit in the square holes. You can't tell what shape they are!
Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait.
If I could see the actual puzzles or the windows up a little closer, and then compare them to the pieces, no
The
problem.
content is rather peculiar.
But they're fucking 20 feet away from me.
I'll translate it for you. Together with
I'm
the
nearsighted,
inscriptions on
man.
the tablet,
You think I can see that shit?
it should be... In the earliest days of Rinascita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Rinascita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Renacita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order.
Ah, yes,
to guide the
Megatronus.
broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Renacita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Renacita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Renacita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Renacita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing.
Then why'd you narrate
The
that so
Montelli family
casually?
archives hold many documents on Renacita's past,
Hello, ship.
yet
I
none
see you're
mention
already hard
true
at work.
divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Renacita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only
Because
one
the Order
explanation.
is corrupt?
These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
Wait.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
I'll cover you, I guess.
Interesting. They're here even faster
Also,
than I
this-
anticipated.
Also, this makes 4 climactic finishes for this act.
Apparently, the Order
Will this
believes
be the one that
images on
actually
the stained
finishes
glass
it?
to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers! Vitality, sour!
Stay loading. Stay behind me. Frozen blockade. Emgrip, a change.
Rather budding seeds! Leave it to me.
Iron
I
glass.
tried to switch back to Carlotta there. Unfortunately, they do the thing with the kind of jank controls for trial characters. So.
Victory favors me.
She said it. Live stream chat. Oh no, you two ninja already.
Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest.
Shrek's Pizza, yo! Also, unprotected hand holding again. I can't believe this game is making me cheat on my wife. Yeah, okay, never mind. Her moveset really is very similar to Mommy.
Speak. Who gave you the order?
Look at what you've done.
She's
Distorting
over
history,
Saint Loyal.
usurping the Sentinel's authority, and colluding with wretches. Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Facades, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta.
Bruh.
It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination.
Yeah, well, your hat's stupid.
If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim's sail for you.
Bruh.
Ah, so this is how you treat those truth seekers. Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta?
Yeah, okay, never mind. I lost that bet. I was like, this act will probably only have like 5 more minutes to make me look like a jackass for ending when I did. It still would have gone on for a little too long, even if it has just been that, but still, God.
Stand down. Enough blood has
Do
been
I hear
shed
5?
today. Imperator would not revel in
5 sequences that feel like they should have been the climax of the act.
The pilgrim's sail is for the
I was gonna
transgressors
say,
to
is this
seek
the
rebirth.
Greg Wiseman
Not
looking
for
guy,
you
or
to
is this
threaten
another
our
NPC that looks
friends.
vaguely similar?
Repent for your reckless
I actually
words.
can't tell. I already forgot what the Wiseman guy looks like.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
It does also
Ah,
kind of look like him,
honored
but I don't
guest.
remember the other guy having a
You
monocle.
have been misinformed.
And I thought his hair was
As the
different. It
truth
is him? Okay,
is
I'm
not
dumb.
what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Because I don't believe that anyone, including you, has actually been in contact with it for a very long time.
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one. However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the enlightened one. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the enlightened one? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord
We still haven't actually
Fenrico
met
is the
Fenrico.
undeniable enlightened one and will guide us all. Well,
Calling it now
I
that
see no
Phoebe
point in
is probably the
debating
actually
doctrine
chosen
with
one.
you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject.
The actual chosen one.
Now, Miss Carlotta.
Because she's got that weird kind
which
of,
one do you think is more important
not
to the
telepathy,
Montelli
not really
family?
with echoes, but,
Is it profit?
you know. Something weird going on there, and the girl in the
bloodline.
image had blonde hair, so.
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed?
Bruh.
Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
My actions. What do you want me
Oh,
to do?
Greg. Did you take people hostage to try to get Young Justice Season 5 renewed again? You scamp, you.
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet? Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Carlotta.
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Raganazi
This is some bullshit.
honoring blood and faith alike. Pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends, where it all ends.
You've disappointed me.
I was gonna say, do you think that's gonna fool them?
There's a saying in Raguna, even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is,
Dude.
after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
We'll kickstart season 11 if she dies.
That was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Then you two sure have great chemistry.
Stop
Anyway,
that!
Those bad guys are still after us. So let's get out of here.
Stop!
Didn't Carlotta say
Stop with your
something about
agenda,
an
Abby,
island
you
up north?
shit.
Let's go check it out.
She's neat, but no.
The lovely smell of all my prey. Kids! Don't run!
Absolutely not.
Keep the dance going! Crooning.
Game is literally giving me no choice but to be a hussy. Gosh, it protags being loyal. Introduce a marriage mechanic. Do it. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. I came to the wrong neighborhood. I was like, oh, a hole. I should jump in it.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Engrave. A change of perception.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
It's me, in war with time.
Shackles be gone.
Reborn from ancient keep dancing! Keep dancing! How pathetic.
Loading.
Stay behind me.
Let's have fun!
Worry not. Diminish. I engraft you.
Camellia. You Camellia. Please.
Bloom from ash and shell!
Okay, we good. I hope you've all learned something today, chat.
Vitality sour.
Don't randomly jump in holes instead of just following the main plot.
A little treat.
Get out of here! Get me out of the hole!
Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flames! Quick, get to that clearing!
Did you actually let me run? Might be an idea. Okay. Oh, I have to fight them. Alright.
Leave it to me. Checkmate.
Being attacked by a dragon on a bridge that uses green fire. No one tell Disney. Forcing me to walk and wait for the grappling hook to proc is very...
Wind guide.
We will get the achievement Sleeping Beauty, will we actually, bruh? Thank you.
Leave it to me. One of the sounds. You will obey.
Achievement called Sleeping Beauty, given the environment, would be pretty funny. But still not gonna top the Deliverance reference. I don't think anything is gonna top the Deliverance reference.
One of the sounds.
I mean, at least he tried to help. That's more than that other thing who shall not be named has ever done. Also, this is still Act 2! I just realized it! 6 huge cinematic set pieces that felt like they should have been a conclusion. Like, good on them for having a lot of cutscene budget, but again, it's just kind of doing weird things to the pacing to have so many of them. And then go back to the slow talky scenes.
Don't be scared. Harrow is just saying hi.
Thank you, incredibly well-spoken child. Oh, dear. Uh-oh.
I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Perro.
Being too ambitious is better than bare minimum, I guess. Like I said, it's just frustrating. Mimikyu, it is a Mimikyu, isn't it? I like her design a lot. She was another character I was very lukewarm on when she first stripped, and then I saw the what I assume is going to be like her official
I know this isn't the first time seeing them.
Gasha artwork when she actually releases. She's cute. She feels like a Fire Emblem Engage character, but you know, good. You sound familiar. Were you on Antonio Banderas' ship?
Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box. This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Pero warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll. So you were attacked by that dragon.
Looks
and
good
fell
without
off the
excessive
bridge.
details, yeah. Like I could definitely see people saying she's over-designed, but I don't know. Personally, I think it works.
I'm guessing it was Abby who saved it. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body.
Damn it! Oh, it's advancing the pictures automatically. Oh, those are really good pictures of Abby. God damn it, I wanted to get them without the UI.
I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
It probably helps that she's literally a clown or a performer, whatever you want to. I forget the
Dragon's
exactly
behavior
how
is
they
odd.
define their troop.
It never leaves its territory.
Like she's allowed to be at least a little flashy. What was that? Why was Maleficent here?
Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the
Well,
sea
that's
of
waving,
clouds drew
JC.
hordes of
This game's really good. It arguably gave itself too much budget. Because it
the
keeps
whispers
having
fill
huge
the air,
cinematic cutscenes that feel like a
turning
climax
this
to
once
story beats,
holy place of
only to keep
pilgrimage
going afterwards.
into the penitent's end.
I think there's been exactly one black screen with white text. And it was literally for 2
dragon of
seconds
dirge
just to be like,
is
oh,
a
you told this
local
other character what
tacit
happened
story.
while they were gone.
It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it
Oh,
fills
the
them up,
CG airship,
they
yeah,
quickly
yeah.
form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to
Oh
go
no,
find him.
Brant, don't job!
Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and
You're the
crawlers
only new
away.
male in sight. You
He
can't
will be
job.
safely here. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the tacit discords packing.
I like it. Another. Guns aren't my thing. Are we actually gonna get like a new variant of Rover that uses a gun or whatever? I like it. It's green. The Genshin
It's easy
pie.
to use.
Oh, it's absolutely too
You
much.
want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol.
Like, playing Girls Frontline 2 and realizing that, oh, it's literally just doing the Genshin system of banners again was,
and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I
even that new Arknights spin-off, Enfield or whatever, even that's apparently going to have a more Genshin-like system than an Arknight-style system, despite being an Arknight spin-off. I want the truth!
But you can't handle the truth. Alright, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone.
Did they just strap 5 guns together to make a rectifier? Yes.
See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Rand might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after.
That was all Act 2! Now it's over. That was another half hour.
The mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist.
Yeah, that went on way too long.
At any moment.
Also, yeah, we're the girl now. Bruh, she just bashes people with her magic suitcase. That's raw. Not sure how to feel about her having the Arale run. I know it's kind of like default for the younger girl characters, but much like how people complained about Nahida doing that in Genshin. Don't know if it necessarily suits her. Oh yeah, what achievements did I get? Anything funny? Skyfire, an overrated Transformers character. Swan Lake for beating that boss. The little, not boss. I forget. Whatever the term for like the super strong shadows just lurking around is. Collage art. And don't understand. Yeah, no Sleeping Beauty reference. Why are my resonators yelling at me? Oh! Had we really still not maxed out Havoc Rover? That's weird. That's really fucking weird. Whatever. Hell? The dragon does not want me doing puzzles, apparently. Oh god! Okay, the
Leave it to me. Loading.
Tessa Discords, watch out.
What? I can't control my forte.
I can't?
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Entwine.
The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
But what if they drop things I need? Lots of new echoes in this area. Also, I had to do that, apparently. That was optional.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
I don't know if I believe you, but okay. Went away for a bit and thought she made a gun using a rock and string from the ground. Amazing. It's years since that A was announced and nothing besides mobile games. Good! Let them cook! Let them actually take their time!
This way because it sensed the dragon?
Hold to the march of time!
Phantoms are sensitive
On
to
the
frequencies,
Pokemon IP!
so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
You've gone too far too fast!
Isn't over. Here, come quickly.
Hire the new chefs!
I figured out.
Learn new
what they're doing.
recipes! Stop blushing. It's
We'll
weird.
be out of the mist soon.
Make the next Legends game actually good! And then make a mainline game that actually
The
runs
lovely
properly.
Smell of all my prey.
That was the only issue with Scarlet and Violet. I'm not walking around in circles, am I? No. Had a moment. Werewolves. The return of French Denny's, damn right.
Rochia, you found me.
You have no head.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with
Dusk,
you.
I'm gonna need you to not abbreviate Pokemon Scarlet as just Scar,
I know,
especially not when I'm
but
playing
as your
this game.
friend, I worry about your safety.
Because it just reminds me of my husband in jail.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend?
He has to get out at some point. They imply that they were working on getting him out in a cutscene at one point. After the main plot in China. And, like, surely they had to have seen, even if he wasn't necessarily supposed to be playable at first, surely he will be after the positive reception, right? Yeah, sure. SV, sure.
Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
I was gonna say, yeah, stuff like Xenoblade X is obviously gonna be out before that.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you.
This feels very rough. Not gonna lie.
All is well.
We just met this character. And then immediately just get random
Fly to the
aspects of her
high
backstory,
heavens.
like apparently she
We
had
are
no
born
friends
free,
except for
and our souls will
these ghosts.
soar even in death.
They're like, I have real friends now, I don't need you anymore.
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms.
I feel like we already knew this, / have already seen stuff like this before. Isn't this kind of what happened with,
This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming.
Isn't this kind of what happened in, Gion's quest?
Guide the lost through the mist.
Like the Lost Souls,
The
I mean,
mist
with
clears,
the
they'll
Discords
vanish.
emulating people
If the mist
who had
lingers,
died.
their
Oh.
fate is sealed.
Might be something different,
It will
technically.
only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist
Don't look
is
at my
thinning.
boobs. You're 12.
That stranded ship ahead looks like...
France has a famous roller skating police force, according to that game you're playing. Amazing. I am sad that Subby is not here to confirm if that's a real thing they have or not. Forget if they said Rochius age. Oh, I'm sure they didn't. They don't. They never like saying direct ages in these games, especially for characters on the younger side.
Those who violate the sacred
Or at least
doctrines
look like
are
they're on the
branded
younger
as
side.
fools and sent away on the pilgrim's sail.
As you know, that's a whole can of worms they don't want to have to open.
It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renesita, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim's sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's
Sort of
journey,
side with brighter colors.
reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations
bitch empty.
on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse.
No, Paimon!
Hear
Yeah,
the sounds
no.
of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Yeah, JC, this game's Paimon is a scrimblow bimbo named Abby, whose voice doesn't sound like nails on a chalkboard, and who most of the time just lives inside our hand. Is actually not terribly obtrusive.
Is that Bran?
Only Brad would call them ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be them. But I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go.
Okay, this character's dumb. This character's dumb, and I mean that in the best way. Also, my controller is broken. Chat, in case it weren't obvious, I'm not doing that. That's an actual bug of some kind, so 1 second. Let me restart, because that's not supposed to be happening. Hi, Blanco. I'm tired of Paimon. I feel for you, JC. You're still playing it, as far as I know. I'm done. I'm actually done, as I talked about a little bit yesterday. There was one thing that I had said might bring me back. It was a big if, but I was on record with it. And then the newest story patch, from my understanding, fixed that real good. Switch drift be upon me. That's why I'm saying it's a bug. Because if it were something wrong with my controller, I'd also be walking down constantly in the overworld, but I wasn't. It was only in the menu. So something was actually broken there. Hopefully this fixes it. very pretty, wherever the hell that is. I don't think we've been there yet. We good? We good. Okay. Yeah, sorry, just gonna go ahead and fix that now, because that's clearly not even something on my end. You saw that online status like a week ago. I logged back in for 2 seconds on accident, yeah.
Your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
I was half asleep trying to do my dailies before I passed out and accidentally clicked on that instead of Star Rail.
But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let her get caught up in this mess. She was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid.
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim's Sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know. Holding your own for so long in a trial against the Tacit Discords?
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return?
I'm pretty sure Manana was asking in regards to the story.
When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing.
I mean, that sounds like they
turned
didn't
to
fix
the
anything
Order forever.
gameplay either, which is a problem in
They
its
said
own
it was
right.
a divine trial
But,
and left me to rot.
you can't step around the issue.
Statue, asking
I
if
saw
my
the
suffering was
spoilers.
really their will.
I know what they did.
But all I got was silence.
This guy sounds vaguely like Todd Habercorn doing an Italian
Why
accent.
should
I know
wait
it's not,
for
though.
peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't.
You kind of skipped it for the bonus
Here's a
gem.
proposal.
Base?
How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
Scottish? I don't believe that's
The
Scottish.
troop of fools. Could it be?
This isn't, What was...
Yes.
What was it in
like
Dragon
you,
Ball? Jace's
and
accent kept
warriors to
changing. It
come,
was between
not
Scottish and
disgrace.
Australian. His accent kept changing back and forth between Scottish and Australian.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim's sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
And this is the truth Carlotta was talking
Yes.
about.
The pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment.
That,
in
yeah, no, that
disguise.
was one of the reasons I was
The
excited
path
for
to
him.
salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Besides him just being a cool-ass Lich King faceless
Otherwise,
freak, he was voiced by
How
Gundam
could
Tanaka.
this once
Gundam Tanaka.
sacred place now look like such a
There's
hellish
even more reason to
wasteland?
be pissed the fuck off.
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise.
Oh,
that
JC,
theirs at
since
the
you've actually
sacrificial
played,
arena
let me ask, because I've
would
asked this
grant them
before and nobody can give
forgiveness.
me a clear answer.
They must be heading up the
So
mountain
in
now.
Natlan, like when you first roll up there by boat or whatever, I don't know where it is in relation to anything else. When you first like actually step foot in Natlan gameplay-wise, whatever the first village or city you get to there is there like a giant sign over that city that says "No cock allowed"?
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. And the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
That's what I'm here for.
Please save them.
Yeah, boys, where
I
all the
hope
men
it's
at?
not Too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think.
Pirates versus the church. Is there anyone else in the troop?
This wing ray
Doesn't
can
seem like
fly
it.
us up the mountain.
Yeah, boys, into that. Well, yeah, in the entire country, in the entire world, yeah. I'm talking about Natlan specifically.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend.
Pirates and gods and bisexuals, oh my. Like, in Natlan specifically, where all the cock at? Oh my!
Tacit discourse incoming. Stay alert,
I
everyone.
tried to give y'all a nice boob shot. It didn't work out well. Is there any reason why this one's all golden and shit? Might be for plot reasons. Maybe I'm supposed to do this later after the plot's stopped or whatever, but we're doing it now. Fast traveling is useful. What are the weird ass giant golden mushrooms? Okay. Pirates versus Mafia versus God sounds like a C-tier action film. Yeah, and it sounds great.
We'll improvise. Mamma mia! I'll warm up the
Did she just actually say Mamma Mia? I'm sorry, excuse me? You all heard that, right? Do it again.
Mamma mia!
Mamma Mia!
Ooh, surprise! Mamma mia! Avanti!
Mamma Mia! Fuck! Oh my god. Chat, full disclosure, I was planning to use whatever I saved back up. I ended up getting Carlotta's weapon because she's fun. Whatever I was planning on using as much as I saved back up to try to get Jinsei when she reruns in the second half, because I need a good Spectro DPS. Fuck that. I have to try for her instead. That's too fucking good.
These are human footprints.
Oh my god.
Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace.
I cook at the pasta.
Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
They knew. They knew what they were doing. Yeah, especially what game I hyped to see revealed. I already got what I wanted. Xenoblade Export confirmed. That's the main thing I'm excited for. More Ace Attorney obviously would be very nice. I'm not sure if that would necessarily be a Switch exclusive if that happened. I believe they've ported some of those games at this point, right? But yeah, that's obviously that's a pie in the sky right there.
Divinity buff. Please have mercy.
Story takes care of a different area. I noticed that actually, yeah, because I did some exploring off screen, mostly to try to be able to access the new bosses and domains and tacit fields and stuff.
I see. No matter how harsh the punishment.
And I noticed a lot of areas were like, oh, it's almost. It seemed like it was a very clear trajectory. Or it's like, oh, if I just played through the story, it would have taken me there naturally. Yeah, China did not really do that. To very few places overall.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is...
Brant, you handle the tacit discourse. I've got the dragon.
Did not mean to cut him off.
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
What does that mean?
Why, aye, first mate.
What about his wine stash?
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge. We'll improvise. The world is our stage! Mamma mia! Unexpected plot twist.
Bruh. I got stun locked. Rude.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade. A change of perception.
Don't run.
Wonder if we'll stick with them for the rest of the act. I don't know. I would imagine so.
Vitality.
Again, using my power / knowledge of good story structure, just from a sheer feel standpoint, I think the way to do it would be to spend pretty much the entirety of this patch with them instead, possibly bring Zani back into it or other people. And then at the very end, maybe reunite with Carlotta?
Stay behind me.
But I don't know. Because this game is silly sometimes. Go, Abby! Go! Devour its soul! Take its power for yourself! Abby, I knew you'd be okay. Did we think we lost him? I knew you'd be okay. I literally didn't know we were supposed to be worried about you.
You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up.
It's crazy that you can actually help me in combat.
Tacit discord, I went for
Unlike
it and
some
ate its
people.
frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite.
Smug
I
Precure
swear, I
mascot.
chewed it up,
Yep.
but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately.
You got a tummy ache? Sure, that's not gonna be a plot point. That's right, we literally already know, yeah. Your condition's getting worse.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the Tacit Discord back in Jinzhou.
Oh, sorry,
right?
I live streamed that. What am I doing?
Trying it again with this guy.
Mamma mia! Her and her briefcase are Mario and Luigi. We found them!
Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
The dragon is working for the church!
Tacit Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless Tacit Discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well.
I'm not saying them again.
So you know them too.
We know!
Seems we've
We've
much
been
to
done
discuss.
known.
Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met?
The
After we parted
whale!
ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align.
We gotta save the
mentioned one of
circus!
ours who once claimed the laurel?
Hello, Stu.
He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
To the Petacopter! Yeah, Greg has been came back and tried to kill us again, too. He's holding Carlotta's uncle hostage and tried to make her shoot us. It was very funny.
Wind against my vines.
Nova, just run. No. This is funnier. Never mind. Not a stamina. I forgot doing that does take stamina. Fine. Oh man, they do have more people. They got a whole ass circus.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Most impressive. What up, Ninja?
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Bonnie, stop singing! I don't know if I get that reference. Is that a freaking... No, Morty, not Marty. Bro thinks he's Majima. Oh, there's another fast. There's 2 fast travel points here? That's a little silly. Is their ship or house or whatever alive? Babel got Meow to pay him for another song. And it sounds more appropriate for a Flame Scion AMV. That's about right. Oh, okay, real talk, I forgot that game existed. I was like, what are you talking about? And I did not see the correlation at all between this man and Majima. I forgot Majima's a pirate now. I hope that game's fun for people who are excited for it. It just doesn't do anything for me personally. Much like Genshin, I just kind of realized that the franchise itself is kind of a dead end creatively for me. Something that will just frustrate me if I continue to put up with it. Oh, gotta put up with it.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you.
Oi!
Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
Isle of Fools.
I was just thinking about my future.
My future.
Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark.
This guy's voice sounds very fucking familiar.
A ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do.
It's a shame that we don't get, like, proper cast announcement for the English
might
voice
be an
actors in
old
this
man
game.
Now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
At least not until way later.
You? Are you... Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha! As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight?
What?
And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food.
Consume product.
The Loris salad. But why Loris?
Oh man, happy birthday, Ellen.
I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me.
Sorry that you got power crept by a
I've
furry.
never been quick-witted, though. The Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however. That is where my true passion lies.
Me too, bruh. I must say, your question is rather interesting. Is it? The thing about food or whatever?
Why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Ting.
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. midway through the
An air sure flies high on AMV with the song in my life is yours.
Showering the entire city with flowers.
Ew, it's about the Pyro Archon. Ew. No.
It was a magnificent sight.
Like good for him for getting that bag, and I'm sure he does good. He did good work as he usually does, but no, she does not deserve that.
3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That Cloudcaster, adapted from a music band, became
would be
the
very
prototype
funny
for the one we use on stage today.
This is mine now. I'm taking your shit.
But that's all in the past.
The yoinky
To
sploinky,
this day, I'm still not sure.
the funky
what crime
spaghetti,
pinned on me.
the
Maybe
scrunkly wunkly,
working the wire without protection.
the hoopity doopity, the spoopity boopity.
Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our
Literally
fate
in the
already
case of
sealed?
Abby.
Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing.
I'm tone deaf. They can't take away your right to sing.
Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages.
This is certainly a design.
One day, our voices
Who,
will
Brant?
echo across every land.
Oh, the girl. I
Our
was gonna say, I
words
thought you
will
liked
reach
him.
every
The girl,
corner of
yeah.
world. And by then,
Yeah, I wasn't really
tacit
sold on her
discords
when
and
she was
the
first
stormy sea
revealed,
will know our names.
but she's grown on me. I think she's cute. I don't think her
That's
design
the
is like
spirit,
she's
boy.
flamboyant and flashy
Even if I
without
can't
being
earn
cringeworthy,
myself a proper title,
and it makes
I'll
sense for her
become
role,
Winnesita's most
being a performer.
enigmatic legend.
And also, Stu, maybe this will say on the character.
I'll
She
leave
says
behind
Mamma
a
Mia.
coffin that sings. Or maybe
She literally
turn into
says Mamma
love,
Mia while
singing
using certain
every
moves in
day
combat.
and night.
She's based.
Hello? Who the fuck is Babika? Yoinks the Spelunky!
Okay, hold up. Also, what?
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be
What?
used for this year's carnival.
Why do you sound like you're in a toilet? I know it's because he's supposed to be farther away, but he just sounds like he's in the bathroom. Are you pulling a Wizard of Oz?
Ah, our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember
I
that
get the
famous
toilet?
line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens.
You know, if you can't actually make him sound like he's far away, maybe just don't even bother with the effect. Especially since the camera's still focusing on him close up.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
One more thing. Y'all gonna die?
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could
I
get
have
dangerous.
become God,
We need to find a way
destroyer
to
of
get him down,
worlds!
and fast.
In the bathroom!
We might need your help with this.
God, I got
should have
bad
some
news. I
useful
can't find my
items in her
cup.
box.
I meant to say yesterday. I brought my my Megatron cup with me to Georgia.
We've got
Drink
a
coffee on the
cloudcaster
way.
that can conjure up some
And
fluffy
I know I had it the
cloud
entire time I was there, and I know I
It'd
brought
make
it
the
back,
perfect
but
stairs to reach Mr. Bartolino.
at some point
Catch him
between
for a soft
getting
landing.
out of the car when I got home
But
and
some of its
putting all my
parts have
stuff
been
back in the
borrowed by
house, I
other
lost
troop
it.
members.
I have not seen it since. Koi toilet bikes.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm. Sailing on till light is born.
You're not a real character. I don't care why you're here. Did you borrow some stuff?
Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
Cut his mic. No one cares about your poetry, sir. Why do you have a special icon? Oh, I can change the soundtrack here. That's kind of neat. A pleasant song plays. Lies!
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in
What?
my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay.
Why are you all like this?
Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell.
Also, I got another actually
Here,
unique looking
the
NPC.
resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like
Oh,
a charm. You should give it a try too.
Alright, what's the third guy gotta do? Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Now everybody in the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Everybody in the 313, put your motherfucking hands up. Well, that's boring! Come on, man, I was gassing you up. I found the one normal one.
Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero.
I just asked where the bathroom is. Stop beatboxing.
Everything's set for takeoff.
The mermaids in that Stariel area.
Let's
Oh
position a
yeah, I
cloud
forgot
cushion
about
beneath
that.
Mr. Bartolino. Then we'll pop the
Yeah,
balloons.
Stariel
and bring him
implied
down
a mermaid area.
Although we might
They implied a planet with dinosaurs, or at least fossils, remains
The
of
Cloudcaster's
dinosaurs.
resonance unit responds to sound.
We're not going to any of
The
those.
louder our singing, the
We're
more
going to Space
powerful the
Grease.
effect.
In that case,
All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along.
I wanna sing a song that'll bring Shogaman around. Oh, wait, what? They actually are. What the fuck? Chat, I'm scared. Oh, oh. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Still recognize me?
No. Shit, I forget how to do it.
Can you keep up?
Shit, I don't know if I can do it with her. She's actually different. She's not a normal gun user. Alto, save me. There we go.
Bullseye! How about showing up? Almost done.
Priest also has mermaids. Well, we won't be getting any of those.
You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes.
Ooh, nice 5-star. Hell yeah.
I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
It's a rock. I'm still
Apologies
not
for my
going
late
to
arrival
fuck
to
you.
such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
You missed the opportunity to capture my heart when I'm already married to Camellia.
To witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you.
Nope, didn't need to skip that.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capulet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks.
You did all that off
for
screen?
improvising with me in front of that.
Monado, if you're still in here, you should click on that link Gamrick just posted right now.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page.
Off screen, baby! I'm not actually upset about that. Lord knows they've almost already had too many action set pieces.
The Montellis won't forget this.
But it is kind of
In turn,
silly.
I'll share everything I know.
Pacing as a government psyop! So the Order is targeting your family.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines.
That is what I just said, phrased slightly differently, yes.
Monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their
Thought
alliance with
earlier,
the
okay.
Exodus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Yeah, sure.
The remnant cloud spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony.
Late moment.
The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But
Yeah, that's why I did that, because I was like,
what is their
well,
motive?
we've already got all the pieces. Kind of just spinning our wheels right now. Order's the option of not reviving the carnival. there a reason the Order has to let the carnival happen? I mean, I guess that one. Yeah.
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
That part I actually don't think I quite get, full disclosure. There's supposed to be a girl. There's supposed to be a girl Enlightened one.
To be the Enlightened one.
I don't know how a carnival would disprove him being the Enlightened one.
However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the carnival.
Yeah, I get that, but like, how would the normal population know that?
We communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
Oh.
A successful carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains.
The Genshin comparison with the bike. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Archon's big selling point, besides just being an Archon, is supposed to be, oh, look, she has a cool bike. But, like, it does not have the mobility that it should. It's just kind of slow and clunky. And apparently makes her combat really cumbersome from what I understand. But again, I don't know for sure. The Tidebreaker?
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the Laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's resonator may also be present, so...
You want me to join you? So these are all obvious!
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages.
Stop recycling that animation, Brant.
If the Divine truly exists...
That's the 3rd time in like half an hour.
See their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants?
They're the same devs, yeah, no.
If we win the Laurel, we'll
well, it's
show
not
that
even it's not
punishment
even
is
that they
absurd.
couldn't make her motorcycle cool and actually fast. It's that they won't. Because, like, you can't...
those divine
Well,
shackles
I mean, they
ourselves.
could, but they'd get backlash for it.
Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for
It's like you release a limited character who can just drive her cool motorcycle around infinitely and go super fast 5 times in the last half hour.
Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive.
Like, people would get very, very vocally annoyed and angry if they did that. If they released a limited character who just, like, blew every other movement option out of the water.
Our enemy hides in the shadows.
Kind of like how I felt when I went back to the game after having played this, right? Where it's like, oh, this is what freedom of movement feels like. Count me in. I don't know why we're having a big preamble about this.
We've reached an agreement once more.
No clown in the circus. I'm hoping they release like, I know Wu was very slow on, like, releasing characters compared to some other games.
What should we do now? Any
I
plans?
do hope we get, like, at least one more playable
Since
character
the
from the
Order
troop,
intends
just
to
because
sabotage the
they
carnival
have such a
and
nice
incite
color
chaos
palette.
amongst the guests. Confronting them
Granted,
directly
I guess
only
Carlotta's
plays
not in the
into
troop,
their
and she's still
hands.
got the blue and pink thing going on,
You've
but hey.
seen the troop's unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's
But yeah,
precisely
playable
why we're
playable
allies
clown
with
would go hard.
We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
Insert. I need to get a little tiny
I can
PNG
see
of
our
the
friend
clown from
here is
Zatch
still
Bell
at
to
the
put
troop.
up on screen
No
whenever
worries,
I want.
my dear girl. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the carnival
It's
begins.
only infinite in Atlan, yeah, exactly.
Speaking of
Again,
which, Ms.
the
Carlotta,
weird
would you honor us by joining our
reverse power creep,
Me?
where the Natlan characters can only function
Do
at their
have
fullest
some
in
stage
Natlan,
experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
aka they'll be useless by the end of next year or this year. I need a dance partner. I'm not familiar with the performing arts. I need a coach.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue,
Stop
if
it!
you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Stop drawing attention to the recycled animations. I think it's just because the motion is so awkward, yet he keeps doing it. Oh, let me get out of this team. This is my affinity farming team. I switched to these guys solely to claim rewards to get their friendship up. That's about it. France, the only person we haven't fought alongside yet? Yeah.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming
What?
the Emperor of the Stars.
Is this a play or a manga?
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
Ambitious!
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
He did the pose again. The plot of Dune. A little bit. Classic adventure story.
This outline holds special meaning. We want
You
to
hate
pay
her
tribute
golden
to
eye?
the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself.
Yeah,
which was
I
also
can see
about a
that
hero
actually,
facing
yeah.
a
Well,
demon
she does.
king.
She does also have a little bit of yellow in her hair, but yeah.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis.
Yeah, the golden eye
justice
sticks out a
triumphs over
little
evil,
too
and
much
united
because
friends are
it's almost
undefeatable.
the only other yellow on her.
This is the tale of the
Probably
Blessed
should
Maiden
have
once
just also
told.
been.
And it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax, and express yourselves freely on stage.
I'm fine with her having the heterochromia. I just
This
like I
rehearsal
think
is
the
to help
issue
you
is
get
it being
familiar
yellow
with basic
specifically.
stage
Like I said.
movements, techniques, and the troop's
either the
style and to
eye
build
needed to
good
be
rapport.
blue instead, like the rest of her
Exactly.
color palette, or
I'll
she
handle
needed to
the
have a
stage
little bit
lighting.
more yellow
Brett
on
will
her,
narrate,
besides that
and the
one
rest
little
will
streak
take
at the
on
end
the
of her
role the
hair.
audience.
Because otherwise it
If you're
kind of
ready,
clashes with everything
Let's
else.
begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage.
Please don't make me actually act out the entire rehearsal just to show the play again. Well, it depends on how they do it. But tell you what, before we do that, I need some more coffee. So, before we rehearse with Carlotta, I think I am going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, refill my drink. Recommend you all do the same. And I will be right back. Remember we were fighting the church?
Like
So, real talk, this is kind of weird.
Maybe like
And I'm not even 100% sure how we got here.
I may have
How we got from stopping the mafia slash church slash cult slash the Fraxidus to practicing for a performance. But I get it. I just don't get it. Like, I get it in universe. I just don't really get it writing wise. But you know what? I'm not gonna harp on it beyond just saying that. That's a little weird.
I should try to smile more, you say.
Because this is still miles better than guess what game? Fucking Star Rail with that nonsense in Penacony where all of a sudden it devolved into auditioning for a talent show with fucking like no explanation. Or an explanation that was so buried in circle-talking technobabble nonsense that it was lost on me and a lot of other people. Take your pick. You decide which is worse. So, this is fine. It's a little strange. Again, it makes sense in universe. It just doesn't make sense from a writing standpoint. But whatever. We're on the railroad. I'll be right back.
Are you used to hiding your wounds? Are you used to running from your own truth? Are you used to thinking your secrets aren't see-through? But how long can you last? If you're searching for peace, let yourself breathe. If you yearn to be free, just wear your heart on your sleeve. Let your heart speak up. Let your heart speak up. Go ahead and let it sing. Let your heart speak up. You can hide the cards you've been dealt. You can go pretending you're someone else. You can keep believing the fiction that you sell. But how long can you last? If you're searching for peace, let yourself breathe. If you yearn to be free, just wear your heart on your sleeve. Let your heart speak up. Let your heart speak up. Go ahead and let it sing. When you choose to face your true self, she could know your pain all too well. She could keep you neck deep in a living hell. But if you're searching for peace, let your heart speak
Okay, sorry about that. Did not mean for that to take that long. I had to call back my my granny and also my not my other grandmother, but might as well be my other grandmother. She's my my aunt's grandma, or my aunt's mom. One who's an aunt through marriage. But very nice lady. She moved back down here recently and was checking in on me. Disengage in this stream is making you go, Natlin might be alright, just not the direction we personally wanted the game to go, and doesn't resolve greater issues I have with Genshin. No. No, like I said, I'm gonna shut that down. Again, I'm willing to hear other opinions. I like hearing other opinions a lot of the time. I like healthy discussion. Everything I've heard about Natlin, just seeing the state of the game, just seeing the state of the story, just seeing the types of characters they're releasing and the design work going on, no. Objectively trash. Objectively actually trash. I don't give a shit. I ain't playing nice on that one. Much like I'm not playing nice on SMT4 Apocalypse. Sometimes I don't feel like being nice. I ain't got to impress no one.
What do I think of you? You're...
Carlotta, talk to me, girl.
All right. Next, I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together.
Only good for hentai category? I mean, yeah.
Darkness, they found solace in each other's
Once again, if
gaze.
you've seen the kind of character designs they release these days.
Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
Allies. And nothing more. Bruh.
Even if light were to
Oh
fade
my
from the
God,
world
I
and the
am
stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun
A
forever.
little warning would have been nice. Stop going so fast. Stop looking at me like that. Bruh! What are you doing? Why are some of them insanely fast? Why is X suddenly a thing when everything else was just moving the control stick? I get it! I get it! You want her to be my wife! Bro, come on, man! What are we doing here? It had romantic flair. It did! When did it turn into a musical?
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the
chemistry.
outline, right?
That word again.
The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
Am I blushing or is that just the spotlight? Mercy, I do believe I have the vapors.
She's a real genius, this one.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
What could be so mysterious?
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Also, I think I forgot to play an ad when I stepped away for all that time. No Twitch pennies for me.
This way. Please, follow me.
Very sad.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
All right. My order.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
He's so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta
She is meant to be
was
invisible,
so
yeah.
insistent on using only the finest
freaky like that.
materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece.
That is not actually a bug. Only bug with the game I've had was that weird menu thing. Maybe restart.
Was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
You're so fast. Stop making me talk to her like this. Thank you. It's very nice. You're very nice.
I'm pleased you like it. The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you.
Is it in your pants? Because it sounds like it's in your pants.
Raguna.
What do you mean I could actually wear my mask?
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections.
I have to know. Very innovative. It's not even!
As we head
People of
toward our
Raguna
future.
It's not that crazy. It's just that we've been conditioned.
Akin to the tides, ever changing.
Bruh.
We like to describe ourselves as drifters of currents.
Imagine actually being able to wear
There
alternate
was a time
costumes
when
introduced in the
currents
story.
swept us
Couldn't
into
be
the jaws of
Genshin.
uncharted waters.
Couldn't be
Relentless
Star Rail.
storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem.
Don't you mean
shores themselves.
wuthering such trials?
My
You're talking
family
about the
has
Black
always
Shield
been
one.
drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
Ah, I'll humor
There
people.
exists only one
You know this
relatively
is
safe route from the Black Shores to Raguna. A path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the troop. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise. Exactly. When we heard the Blackshaws were hunting for a legitimate
If only
entry
Fire Emblems
into
were
a
shades in the wolf hat like Chris and
why not bring
FE3.
them into our little venture?
Oh, man.
Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage.
We kind
One
of got
stormy
that
night,
in Engage.
Fate decided to play a
Stupid
hand.
outfits.
What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas,
Was that the same
nothing
response?
short of a blessing in disguise.
That feel when I'm not sure if that was the same response to both questions, if I accidentally picked the same one twice, or if I have just had a stroke and that's not actually the same response. Either way, we're done.
Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think.
Yeah,
We
Engage
seek
has stupid
liberation,
outfits. Unfortunately, that would require
and to
playing
achieve it,
Engage again.
We're pursuing the truth behind Renacita's
So can't
origins.
have that.
Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology, and despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story? Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Wagonese
3.
access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present
I don't
when
give
the
a
first
shit.
settlers arrived,
The whole having the remakes be numbered in their own
and
right
really,
thing is
if
still
no one's
stupid
ever
and
laid
always
eyes
will
on
be.
the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue
no, that's
really
Fire Emblem
represents
3.
them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really,
Or better yet,
this
just
city
don't even
should
call
not
them
be
by their
ruled by
subtitles
any
because
one
the don't even call them by their
The hour
numbers
grows late.
because the numbering system is
I
so
have
fucked.
arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the
Just
south.
use their subtitles.
Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine.
Yep. That is
Every drop.
Snake and Otacon porn on my Blue Sky
Perhaps it was the
timeline.
intoxicating wine in Egglertown, or
Moving on.
simply her lack of experience with spirits.
Looking back at the game
But
now.
she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim's Trail did not yet exist, so Fleur de
Lost
Lis
the plot
faced
ship.
3 days
Yeah, I
of
kind of did too. I'll admit that.
During
Very
that
pretty
time,
art though.
She used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
Even if you were morbidly curious about Atlan, you don't think you could watch it just because Paimon exists? Yep, I agree. Like I said, even if everything else about it were somehow good. Paimon, as good as unironically great as Fontaine was, Paimon came dangerously close to ruining some key moments in it. Just from her presence. So yeah, no. If material that's already apparently struggling that hard has her on top of it, forget about it. Perhaps the true intention of the Sentinel isn't to rule their people by faith, but by fun!
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us. Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance.
So long as
are
it's
our
not a literal
foremost
cage made
enemies.
up of string by a guy with a receding hairline, we're fine.
This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn
I
down
miss
that cage.
Doflamingo. It's in a man's nature to be free. Drinking after that or try IPO will make it worse.
Rest well.
Also, sorry
And
to hear that,
tomorrow,
Dusk. Yeah,
we
I know
shall
the
take
feeling.
The stage together at the carnival.
Yeah, being alone the last going on 2 months now has definitely been hard.
Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
You always think that I can handle it. I won't mind it, but nah, it gets to you after a while. Ugh. I also at least do still have a car technically. Again, I'm stuck with the good one's gone. Stuck with the 23-year-old Deathmobile, but hey, better than nothing. I'm about to start a long quest line. My quest will be interrupted and saved if I leave the designated area. Bruh.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already
Once again,
notified
didn't
us of
actually
your
give me an
arrival.
option.
We are
Okay.
prepared to
Oh, wait,
check
there we
you
go.
in
All right.
whenever you're ready.
All right, hold up.
Understood.
The fact that it warned me for that, but not for any of the other stuff up until now is a little scary, not gonna lie. Any more funny achievements that I missed? Total recollection, that might be a total recall pun. A rover prepares, that's nothing. Every day on which we have not danced. Probably a reference, but if it is, it's over my... Okay. Anything cool here? Still haven't bought the battle pass this for this patch. So worried about everything right now. Okay. Well, that warning scares me, but you know, my stamina's used up, so.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified
Let's
us of
just
your
hope for the
arrival.
best.
We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready.
When was the last time Kokomi showed up in Genshin? Oh, I have no idea. I don't think that, unless there, again, I wouldn't know for sure. Maybe there was an event where he went back to Inazuma for a while at some point in the last year or so. If there is, I've not seen any footage from it.
Very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the last time I would have seen her was. Probably for some kind of event, but heck if I remember anything.
Wow!
Oh my god, Abby got one too!
I can't believe how different everything looks. This is the carnival, huh? Yeah!
Boy, it sure is great being a member of the Phantom Thieves.
Where the hell are those echoes? Those were cool designs. Can I get those?
I can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go.
I'm hearing a lot of weird-ass distant background noise. I thought it was a bit alert of some kind for a second. But no, I think it's just supposed to be like,
Miss Margarita?
cacophonous sounds in the background because Carnival.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've been waiting quite a while.
You asked me if she's voiced by a really famous Japanese VA who recently moved to the US with her wrestler husband and was wondering if that affected any plans for Genshin. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know when the hell she last would have showed up.
Is the order ready yet?
I haven't played in,
Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite
When
a
did I
while.
stop playing completely?
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic.
Oh yeah, it was right after Arlequin
Becky seems to be
came
having
out.
some issues too.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend.
Also, thank God the Scottish Squirrel Girl is back.
I'd love to.
Stop working. Have fun.
Look, see this mask?
That's not fun.
However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
I can't talk to the Squirrel Girl, can I? I can. Oh, she's just a shopkeep. Boo. Make her playable? I agree. Yeah, I've actually walked. What are these things? Bruh. I have no control over this, by the way. They're just slow. Who would travel like this? Besides Sheba from Xenoblade 2, who would travel like this? Even her thumb was faster. No, her thumb could float. No, this is worse. Why? Why is this a thing that's happening? Why is this a thing I can do? Get me the fuck out of here. What does that add? It doesn't get you anywhere faster. What is the point?
Why does he look sad?
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself.
What did they mean like this,
You want
Shiba?
a picture with me?
The Ojo-sama girl who wanted to start her own lesbian harem and went everywhere and floated everywhere in a bathtub. I'll take it for you.
Oh, hello. Well,
I'll take it for you so long as you switch my shortcuts to the camera automatically.
a photo would be wonderful.
Do not make me go into the wheel. I will hurt you, Phoebe. I like you. I don't like you that much. Okay, good.
Ah, Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnival's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here? You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew
That's
you
not
had
your
a knack for
PS5
photography?
handship? Yeah.
Buddy, you look so
I mean, that is
happy.
important to do,
Whatever the
apparently.
reason, thanks for making this moment special.
See the technical issues during my SMT5 Vengeance playthrough.
It's all thanks to
Granted,
Rover.
that still seemed to be. I
She
feel like I missed
fulfilled
that was the
Seamoss's
issue.
wish.
Like, I'm glad I did that because it
Just
should
like
clean
us,
those out every so often.
Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave.
But as far
with
as I can
no
tell, that
regret.
was just a weird thing of a feedback loop from streaming the game to multiple sources, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but like has a lot of sense.
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnival. I'm sorry, I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
Why do those bathtubs exist? It's maddening. Yeah, these things. Can I, are these echoes? Can I get these things? These are cute. Hey, girl.
You're here. For the Raganese, the Carnival has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly.
Oi.
How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
I was born ready, baby.
Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation. The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
What is that?
An NPC. Oh, you mean the whale.
Friends, why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow? High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
That woman.
Oh no, the fun
she's
police!
With the Fraxidus.
Hey, hey you! Hey, bitch! Let my husband out of jail! You said you were working on it like 5 patches ago! Slut!
Right this way.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?
Let my husband out of jail.
Oh, what an honor to be remembered. Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. A place worthy of the Carnival, not some dreary, dull corner. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
Tell me why you're actually here.
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here. Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation.
Tell me!
Now, patience is a virtue.
Scarlet
A
Dancer provides a
story
cool
is
detail for a
best
gacha
imbued
game
with
character, right? Well, assuming she'll ever actually be playable.
And this stage is perfectly set for it.
She is pretty firmly established as a
We're
villain.
simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm
Granted, if Scar still, if Scar ends up being playable, I have to imagine she will too, and I have to believe Scar will. So.
And your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play. And use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate.
What up, subby? We wuthering. We wuthering all over the place. Oh, she's doing the cool thing again.
The stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived.
I don't think this is part of the show, boys.
The magic is ready to unfold.
What did that do?
As anticipated, the Fraxidus is on the move.
Is that what we call that?
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
She intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things.
Sky curtains are a part of any, yeah.
Yours for the grand performance.
We'll need a host.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Roach, yeah, your voice doesn't fit you at all. That's a whole thing with like a lot of dubs recorded in the UK that I've noticed, where like they consistently don't seem to like give smaller characters high-pitched voices, which a lot of people have a problem with. I personally don't care. I don't know. I think it's refreshing, because a lot of the times when American studios try to do it, they try to replicate the Japanese ones, and they end up just kind of sounding like chipmunks. See Paimon. Like, Americans just don't seem to be very good at high-pitched voices, generally speaking. There are some obvious exceptions, but, like, not everybody can be voiced by the same, like, 2 voice actors if we're good at it. So I'm fine with them just kind of saying fuck it to, what she probably should sound like and just having her sound nice instead. See me also really liking, Mia in Xenoblade 2. Clearly supposed to be more shrill than she actually is, but they made her Welsh instead, and I think that's beautiful. Let's go, Eyeball.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then?
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about to commence.
Behold, lesbian!
A warm round of applause.
Woo!
Actors now take the stage. An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, 2 valiant heroes step forth, accepting the Minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts and rescue the Holy Maiden.
You know, I actually really appreciate how they, when they force you to use the, whenever they force you to use Rover, they kind of alternate between whether or not they're on Spectral or Havoc, which, you know, makes sense. Got all these free tools. Of course, you'd want to switch between them and actually use them. I don't actually like playing Spectral Rover very much. Oh, Stu, if it is what I think it is, I already know. I saw spoilers about the patch as soon as it dropped and literally posted about it in Gacha Impact. Or whatever that Hoyo Hell as we call it now. Yeah, literally go to Hoyo Hell chat and scroll up until you see like a spoiler tagged comment from me. It's almost certainly exactly what you think it is.
Castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead? No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the stars seem to...
Oh, ow! Sync up his dialogue to be timed appropriately, you fools.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
Cut my boy off. How dare.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
I sense your weakness. One with the sound.
You will yield. The world is mine. Quickly.
Oh, did you only just look at it, Dusk? Yeah, right.
Found your weak spot. A new era awaits. Let's
Yep.
confront them head on.
What the hell? Stop that. I don't like that. Oh my god. Bruh. Okay. There's no penalty. We lose a little bit of health. This is a Nier segment. Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. Nier did have stuff like that, didn't they? Holy shit. The Demon King, you just started Apocalypse. Give me some time. Nope.
Intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
No time.
The end has come. Strike one with the sound.
My compliments. Can you keep up? Victory favors me. Surrender. Watch out! Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray.
A third wheel!
A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows?
I was gonna say, yeah, that new Spectro set. With like that Dragon Echo, yeah. I imagine that may have been an indirect buff for Spectro Rover. Yo!
She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
Oh, it is something different? Oh boy, oh by all means, share. Put it in spoiler tags and live stream chat if you have to. Even though I should not respect people who still play this garbage and haven't already finished it, but I will anyway. Wouldn't want to spoil it for someone who still plans on playing it themselves. $2 to a beat to Roach? Yeah, I think she's cute. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because she says Mamma Mia. But even before that, she grew on me. I think she's cute. I don't think she's overkill personally. Again, it's not like Fire Emblem Engage when her looking that theatrical is distracting. She's literally a circus performer. Of course she looks like a clown.
With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge.
Dusk might be talking about something else. I don't know. Subby, were you referring? Did you look at the thing I posted, or do you somehow know what Stu's talking about? Either way, between the two of them, they'll catch you up on what they'll catch you up on why it sucks.
The Demon King reveals itself at last.
Who says Mamma Mia? The little clown girl with the blue and pink hair, who just saved us, who we bro-fisted. She says Mamma Mia. Oh, if they let, are they gonna demo her? They're demoing her again. Yeah. Listen to this. Oh, she better talk. No. Okay. Mamma Mia! You hear it?
My compliments. Still recognize me?
I really wanted to. I do too. Again, I was gonna try and get Jinsey with whatever I have left, whatever I had left after Carlotta, after I decided to go for her gun. But now you bet your sweet 50 I'm trying for her. I probably won't be able to get either. I'd have to get absurdly lucky or spend money. But we're gonna try.
Mamma mia! Avanti!
Mamma mia! Avanti!
Swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave.
Oh my god. Ew! Yeah, that is ass. Ew. Yeah, hell no. Fuck
And
that.
so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes?
The character says arrivederci.
But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself.
What does that mean? It means budget.
Ah, come now. Let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
Oh shit, are we gonna fight her? Is she the new weekly boss? Oh my god. The fuck? Or not? Don't show me that and then not make me fight her! What are we doing? What are we doing here? Just in case. Bruh. Oh, it's still not trying. Okay.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this.
Oh.
Are you prepared?
I need a moment. Are you going to force me? It's going to force me to use the trial party, apparently, so I guess I have no choice.
Seems we've received another invitation.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the carnival.
It does kind of suck. Like, I get the gimmick of, like, it's funny to see the small child bossing the grown-ass man around, but it is kind of sad that, he's kind of getting the short end of the stick in the plot compared to her, just because she's the one who's going to become playable first. Bruh! Ayo!
Cat has sounded thrice.
Oh, I thought she transformed into that. I'm like, excuse me.
The peculiar bird
Monster
sings.
Girl?
The moment
No.
is upon us.
Just a very cool design.
O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
It's her persona!
The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne.
Hey, O'Neill. I mean, see for yourself.
To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded. A purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
Goddamn cool to me. Common Rider Rosette, I can see it.
One with the sound.
My king, what halts your advance? You have already.
Can we Mamma Mia? I don't think they're giving like they don't seem to give the full spectrum of their battle dialogue when you're in a cutscene fight.
Born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be stilled.
Yeah, like because she's kind of talking to me while the fight's happening.
Thus, I unveil my
It's not playing the usual entirety of their effects on purpose.
No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Disperse. The hour is upon us.
Arrow stance. Mamma Mia.
There she got. We got one. We got one Mamma Mia.
Favors me.
One whole Mamma Mia.
Still recognize me?
Hail Marys, but it's Mamma Mia's. That's a cool fight. That's a cool boss. That's a cool fight. Very Bayonetta core. Yeah.
Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes.
Phase 2.
Now, hear the third and final prophecy.
Arrivederci.
Pleasure brings violence. Shall end in violence.
Phase 2. Oh, no. Woo! Where you at, bitch? Where you at? I hear you. Stop! Stand still! I can't do anything! Also, for some reason, my echoes aren't working.
I'll warm up the crowd.
Oh, no. Hit the wrong button.
Still recognize me?
Break. One with the sound.
Mamma Mia. Avanti. Figurati. My compliments. Glory to my.
Woo! Hope we get as an echo meet you and me both. Like this thing's got multiple phases. This seems like a new weekly boss, in which case it should have one. Oh wait, Scar doesn't. Yeah, Scar's also a weekly boss, and he's not an echo. So could go either way.
Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
Such stubbornness. Found your weak.
Swift and resolute.
Tornado Maker. My compliments. Still recognize me? My compliments. Brilliance lights the way. Victory favors me.
That Mamma Mia is downright precious, right? You see? I like her. Like, I can absolutely see why people might think her design's a bit much or bad or whatever, because I was kind of in the same camp when she was first revealed, but like, nah, I'm sorry. Between her kit, the fact that her appearance makes sense in universe with her occupation, and saying Mamma Mia, nah, I'm all in. Lock-on doesn't work half the time, Dusk. It's pretty inconsistent.
The prophecy says the king will not take his final
It can be very hard to aim in this game when you have a lot of like mobs of enemies.
Beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream?
The combat is very clearly more about being
Two prophecies fulfilled.
one-on-one hardcore boss
But
fights.
the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
The perfect.
and set the Cetus free! We'll give this performance the perfect finale!
I repeat, I love them mix and matching the rover's powers and shit like this. Yo! Cinema!
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow.
Is her eye even actually injured? I couldn't
The
tell.
symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
I was gonna say, yeah, I couldn't tell. It looked like it may have been, like, bruised, but that may have just been the lighting. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to watch the footage back on that. It looked normal. I think she might just be silly. Also, Goat Lady has a shield. It's kinda neat. I doubt it's actually a full-on weapon type or anything. Weapon, but, still different. Am I Jesus? Abby, you didn't do anything. Just kidding. You're my little scribbler. All part of the show, people. You weren't in mortal danger. Nothing to see here. Jesus is its great. Yo! Ah! Stop doing that! I turned off auto advance! I wanted to get a screen
You
cap.
should take center stage for the final bow.
Jerks.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Oh, it has
Boy,
been
the fuck is
far
Greg
too
Wiseman?
long.
That's the thing, is like, I'm guessing this is the last act in the patch for now. But yeah, like, we're clearly not done.
Has been resolved.
Again, it kind of hasn't, though. We still have to get rid of all the corruption in the Order, I assume. The hard-earned victory. They're cheering for us, but only because they think it's a show. I assume. That was a really weak little burst of confetti. And then shows up and kills the priest. Oh!
I have heard thy call.
Last act for the patch? I assume. There could be more, but I doubt it. They've had a lot of budget in there. It'd be kind of insane if they had more story after this.
Seems like an eternity.
I have a lot of questions for you. Assuming that's actually you.
Lady Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am
Space?
there, watching over Solaris from above.
Do we have to go to space to free the Sentinel?
The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She too doth move within the fold.
Oh, no, okay. Alright, not Phoebe. Secret character. La Pausa! Screw that, I want to see what my friends have to say.
You should take center stage. for
Solaris
final
is the name of
bow.
the planet. Hello, Dimitri. You missed
The
cinema.
thunderous roar of applause. Oh, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
Sneaky, I thought we were done. The flames of disaster! Yeah, I figured we wouldn't. That's why I was flip-flopping so much on the auto-apocalypse looking guy. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get any. I don't know if they're gonna. Didn't think they were gonna hide more playable characters in here that weren't part of the drip marketing onslaught. Oh, she's also Jesus. And an elf. Have we seen elves before?
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off.
The fact that she's dancing on water and that the music sounds vaguely like the main theme from Fire Emblem Fates is actually fucking with my head. Also, Final Fantasy X. Let your heart lead the way. Oh yeah, Yinlin did also have pointed ears. That's right, yeah. I was like, I could not think about it. We had someone. But yeah, it wasn't addressed at all.
No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid.
Bruh. Oh, yo, she's doing the Ayrshire of, the Ayrshire of Destruction thing. Or what a, fuck. Oh my god, it's been so long. What was Kiana's first title?
Of a crowd, no matter the occasion.
Void. Ayrshire of Void, not Destruction.
Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
God, it's been so long. And I'm playing that game again, too, just in the background very casually. Stop that! Stop making me hold hands with other women! God damn it, game! Inoue?
Sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
What be your name?
My name? It's...
P?
No.
Tia?
Cartothea.
Ah!
Yes, that's
Griffin.
right.
Yes,
Cartothea.
Peter Griffin. Ah, crap.
Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you
Okay.
alright? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall.
Oh, I
I'm
was gonna
worried
say,
you
yeah,
might
we're the
still
only
be
ones who
under
can see her, aren't we?
Frivora's spell.
Yeah. Alright.
See who? Are you truly alright?
Yes, yeah, fine. I wasn't holding hands with another woman. Why are we suddenly Genshining? Where's the voice acting? Stop that.
Cartothea. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
I don't think that's gonna be much help. Let's not make a scene. She's clearly some kind of ephemeral being.
Regarding the order in the center.
Oh, now you're talking.
We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about it.
That is the exact opposite of what I just said. Thanks.
And we can discuss our next steps together. Until then,
Perhaps in a month or
as you
so,
suggested,
after the next patch drops.
let's keep this carnival going.
Aww. You know, usually they do allow Rover to just talk as much. It's why it sticks out to me when they suddenly don't let her talk. Because usually they don't hold back on it. It's piss! The greatest show. Thank you, Hugh Jackman. A crisis behind you. You drift off to sleep, replaying the day's memories from the carnival.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family's safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Wait, let's do this right. Let's travel in style. What is the point? Man! Man, this city's architecture sure is not confusing at all. I'm gonna get lost. I sure do wish there was an extremely slow vehicle I could ride around town in to take me to my destination. Like, who is that for? What is that for? Y'all got a nice little outdoor lounge here.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends!
I was gonna say, I've seen bathtubs way faster than that.
And to our very own laureate. A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth.
Har har! Here, here, that's me. For people who want to take a bath outside and want to see the sight.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Is public bathing legal in Italy?
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh. And after such
Why
a
is
battle, we
takoyaki
should
here in
celebrate
Italy?
to the
You know.
Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
Oh, that's cute. Did y'all see that? That's a cute little detail. Rochia. Rochia has a different drink. Presumably non-alcoholic. She has like a little pink lemonade looking thing instead of whatever we have. That's adorable. Look at that.
I see someone's been eavesdropping.
Public masturbation is legal in Italy. Well, if public masturbation is, then public bathing has to be, surely.
A devout acolyte
the
wouldn't
feds.
enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloading...
How old is she? I don't know. Again, you know these games. They're never going to give an exact age. Not takoyaki, taiyaki.
Friends, let's
A very
keep
different
the
food, like
mood
unironically.
lively.
Oh, I believe you. I just don't know. I don't know what.
Come, let's
I forget what
discuss the
takoyaki even is half
information
the
we've
time.
gathered so far.
Is that the little fried octopus, or is that something else?
During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe.
Straight shotgun
After
it in
some digging
Italy.
in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title,
I'm writing it
the
down.
Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Cartathea.
So she's the resonator.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
Well, then I saw a ghost.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from
It's
the
a
stained
dessert.
glass in the tower rooms? There were two divinities at the dawn of Renacita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them might be the Threnodian.
Probably set up for another
The
big
two
patch.
are undoubtedly linked.
Not even that. I think it's a
So
setup for a
uncovering
continuation
one
of this
can lead us
story.
to the other.
Because we still haven't dealt with the
Remember
problem
Gilberto
here. Not
from the
really.
Phasalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him.
Sorry for the screeching. I'm trying to fix my goddamn
As he
chair.
tells
It's not
it,
working.
The Phasalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
No, I saw that thing. It's fighting the unicorn kelpie thing.
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
The Phasalia family has been on this island since the founding of Renacida. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact.
Yeah,
with the
I
Phasalias
really.
to build an
This has been a very good patch
and
overall.
gather more intelligence.
But I do not think I like how much Brant is being sidelined. It's getting awfully Genshin in here. With the favoring female characters over males, which again is nothing new for this game necessarily. Like the last patch was particularly egregious about it. That whole dream sequence bullshit thing. I still don't understand what that even was. But it was nothing but girls in that goddamn world.
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're drinking. Greg Wiseman is still on the loose, and we're out here having a party. We ain't done.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest.
We are absolutely not done.
Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Perfect timing. I got some questions.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
I don't know which one's the optional one. So I'm just going. Apparently we're taking the scenic route. I hope you're all being respectful to straight Christian people. Yeah, totally. Totally not planning a lesbian three-way with Carlotta and Camellia. What? No. Before you do that, speaking of, I doubt they. It seems like it's over. It seems like this is just the denouement. But this game's silly and stupid sometimes. So just in case, do the thing. Excuse me. You're not honking. Honk in my name. Honk if you're horny. Thank you.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom.
Let me get a better look at this guy's design. This guy looked incredibly generic.
Joy, nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now.
Yeah, I think he's mostly
I beg your
NPC core.
pardon for the wait.
Which makes me think
Please
that,
accept my respect for you. You and your troop
which
have
just
shown
further
great
cements my
talent
theory
and
that
ambition,
Otto is going to be
breathing
the
new
real
life
villain.
into Raguna.
Oh, because I do like his design. He's not
I
full on
ask you to
NPC
deliver
core,
this
but like,
message
yeah,
to your companions.
he's distinct at
From
least.
this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
Even if they're all fools.
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed
Literal
their souls and atoned for their transgressions.
Feels like a red herring, yeah.
They have earned their right to return to this divine.
Yeah, he's just distinct enough that I could buy him being
I understand
the main boss,
questions weigh on your heart.
but I
In
can't
the
get my brain
presence
off
of
of
a just
Otto.
divinity, speak freely.
Something is very,
and
very
I will
obviously up with that
answer
guy.
With all the honesty
He was way
I
too
possess.
distinct for an NPC.
By the great
I do like the
Sentinel
half mask, yeah.
Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
I'd like to meet Waspinator.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery.
Uh-huh.
Right. I don't believe you.
If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request.
I'm sure you will.
I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the hoopty-doopty.
Fleur-de-Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel.
Oh,
And we are
right.
grateful
The girls.
for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace. Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being?
Yeah.
In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine
This
blood
VA is very nice.
shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide.
He comes up and shoots him in the head.
I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will,
Playing
I
after but being
fulfilled
obscure enough
tasks
to be
left
guess like the MC.
unfinished in
That'd be a good swerve. Is that this guy is actually on the up and up?
Therefore,
It's just that he's surrounded himself with a cabinet of people, of other people doing shady shit. He's unawares.
to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with
If
King
it's in
Shi,
my
but
head,
final
if this is
permission
me
was
thinking,
needed
why
to
are my
transfer
lips
the
moving?
Sentinel's power.
Game, please. You're still hiding some things, aren't you?
I swear, My words are without deceit.
Okay, I believe you.
I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the blessed maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
Okay. So both sides are pointing fingers. Why do people think she was, then?
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
That's it? Feel like you're leaving me on a cliffhanger there, buddy.
In the presence of the just divinity, feel free to express your doubts. I shall speak without reservation. I swear by the great Sentinel Imperator, there will be no deceit in my words. May the divinity bless you, and may you always walk the path of righteousness.
I'm almost. You know what? One second. Let me check. Okay, she does have one. All right.
In the presence
I'm probably not
of the
going to do
just
that tonight. I'm
divinity,
probably just going to
feel
call it an
free to
early-ish one.
I swear by the great
Just so I don't get hung up
Imperator,
and frustrated towards
there
the end
will
again,
be
and so
no
we can watch some
deceit
Sailor
in
Moon.
my words.
So since I'm not in a rush to try to do that tonight as well, why are you doing this? I'm curious. So the fact that it's letting me ask this stuff, I'm genuinely curious what his explanation / perspective on it's going to be.
We must create a land that aligns with the Sentinel's vision. We must purge this land of individuals who stray from the righteous path to ensure that our collective will remains unified and pure.
That's a cult, sir.
However, we honor the deeds of Napoli II, the founding Primus, and offer those who have strayed a chance for atonement. The pilgrim's sail follows Napoli's path. He too once endured this arduous journey, yet emerged victorious, earning an audience with the Sentinel. The trials are not mere sufferings, but steps toward redemption. The penitent who confront the trials with sincerity will be allowed to return to the Divine's embrace.
Suffering builds character. Sir, you're reminding me of a really, really shitty episode of Deep Space Nine that we're going to be getting to this season, and I look forward to comparing you to her.
In the presence of the just, I swear.
What's going to be tomorrow? Carlotta's quest.
Imperator. Unity is our shield.
I'll do Carlotta's quest tomorrow.
Bound by
Probably
the
be a shorter one tomorrow. Then I'll be caught up on this.
Though we revel in the
Then
joy
group watch on Monday. I believe the return of Final Fantasy with Ian on Tuesday.
For division,
and then I can finally start Metaphor.
Plaguing this city. The growing indulgence among our citizens has already invited divine punishment. We, as stewards of divine will, must guide the people, erecting barriers of reason against the floods of passion. This is the only way to withstand the ever-changing
Yeah,
tide.
like I said, like it's so the entire church thing is so obviously evil, and like this guy feels more generic than the auto-looking guy, that I feel like he might just be a patsy and is being sincere.
In the presence of the just divinity, I swear by the great sentiment.
Why'd you work with the evil people who are evil?
Justice. The gates to our
Like, you're talking about wanting to stop the Threnodian or whatever. Like, that's your reason for all these extreme measures. Don't I forget the lore details? Because the 1.0 stuff was kind of hit or miss and very talky-talky and circle-talky. Isn't that what they're trying to do? Like, don't they literally also want the Threnodian to thrive or whatever?
Divine will. But your timely intervention corrected their course.
Feel free to correct me, because I'm probably wrong.
Them from a ruinous fate. Once again, I offer my sincerest gratitude.
Yeah, alright. Well, put your money where your mouth is in a month and a half or so.
How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
He didn't seem like he was lying, but he also seemed like he was hiding something important, and my head hurts.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
For a month or two.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian, and the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead.
What?
I'm sure of it.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why'd she put her band-aids back on? Also, that's him! That's fucking him!
Besides,
I told you!
I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I?
Try to hide an auto-apocalypse in the background. You can't fucking fool me.
From a faraway land who discerns the truth.
I recognize the stupid armor because I get it. Looks like a Mobius.
In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story
I am actually a little upset that she put that stupid band-aid back on if there's nothing wrong with her.
Christophora,
I've got to watch back, though.
If you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone
Why are they
else
still
in your
hiding his
play.
face?
Do you find
She
her
said his
interesting as
name.
well?
And he's wearing a mask anyway.
It seems we walk.
Oh, never.
different paths.
Fuck you.
I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity.
Oh, you are a
Don't you
Mobius.
think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinasita, she has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
You're not my type! Get in line!
I am certain that, even without any direction, she will walk the path that destiny has laid before her. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
I was like, that's that yap. Yeah. Yeah, scene with the villains yapping at each other. Yeah, that's a thing. They finally figured out pacing. Good for them. It's raining? It rains here. Alright.
I should...
Who's yelling at me?
Another heroic
Did that get me my last Resonator thing? I can't believe I've been playing all this time. I did not realize.
As we head toward our shared future,
I still have
leaving
it
the
on.
past behind.
All this time I did not realize that Havoc Rover still was not maxed out. That's crazy. And it's still not done. Weird. Yeah, right. That was pretty darn good. Like I said, they did the they did a lot of the little things I don't like quite a few times. The foibles of these Chinese gacha games. With the excessive circle talking at times. But generally speaking, pretty good. Fun character interactions, and that kind of carries it when they do get into those bits. And this and Act 3 was significantly better paced than the second one. Like I said, that second one just went on way, way too long. It had way too many false endings for its own good. This one, not so much. Oh, right, because I can play music. Is it better to have Jeiji or Carlotta's weapon? Somebody else asked this yesterday. I would say go for Jeiji because the gun that you could get for free, either from the beginner event or from your first guarantee on the weapon banner, the gun you can get from this has crit rate and is not that much worse than her main weapon. So yeah, I would say go for Jeiji, and then if you really like playing Carlotta, maybe try and get the gun on a rerun. If she were any other weapon type, that would be a little more of a coin toss. But yeah, the crit rate weapons, 5-star weapons are really good. The rest, not so much. I think it's the sword and the gun that have crit rate. You're very welcome. All right then. Yep, I ain't got nothing else to say. I am lacking in critiques when shit is actually good for the most part. Again, besides some of my nitpicks. And even then, I would argue I'm being too harsh in some regards. But again, like I don't know. I stand by my issues with Act 2. Those really did kind of drag, and it's the thing again where you get freebies just for doing the exploration in a timely manner. I still haven't done them for that new region that got added when Jinsei became playable. I have to catch up on that at some point. But alright. Yeah, I got nothing. Also, that outfit's really pretty, but I'm probably not even gonna get the character at this point, so why would I get Oh, okay, yeah, that's why I popped right up. Okay, so it leads into it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll take care of that tomorrow. I could probably do that tonight and still be done in a decently timely manner. Let me, how long is it? Carlotta Companion Quest. Oh, never mind. First YouTube video that popped up, 2 hours and 20 minutes. And with how slow I am and how much I pause to talk about bullshit, yeah, no, that's gonna be a while. Yeah, no. Yeah, gonna mean for 2 shorter streams, but I personally don't think there's anything wrong with that. So we'll take care of that tomorrow night. Just ease back into our regular schedule. Question: I should be streaming tomorrow, yeah. And once again, everything that I do right now does still kind of have an asterisk next to it, but yeah, as far as I know, I should be good to stream tomorrow. And like I said, it will be we'll take care of Carlotta's quest. Then DS9 on Monday, then Final Fantasy IX on Tuesday, and then probably starting Metaphor. I don't know for sure. I'm gonna have to go back to Georgia again at some point. I kind of don't want to go back next week. I would kind of like to just stay at home for a while. Oh, but it's a Metaphor. Yeah, no, you're safe. Yeah, no. Metaphor will not be until Wednesday at the earliest. So you're safe on that. You still have some time to mentally prepare. You're good. No worries on that front. I'm excited to start it. Excited/scared. Don't let me perpetually trying and failing to figure out what's yelling at me in these goddamn menus. I'll worry about it. All right, yeah, I got nothing. That was good. It's got me speculating. I'm curious to see where we go from here. I look forward to finding out in it's 21 days apiece, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to finding out in another month and a half. Yeah, no, again, like I said, I think it kind of backfired on them in Act 2 just because it kept feeling like the climax was approaching and then it didn't. I think their budget honestly kind of got the better of them for Act 2. But no, just generally speaking, outside of that, lots of really, really nice looking set pieces. They really did step things up immensely. I hope I'm glad so many people are coming in, like playing this on the PS5, asking for advice on for the first time. Like this game, I'm glad this game seems to have successfully gotten a second lifeline. We'll see how the actual like revenue charts reflect that. I doubt it can like ever reach the Hoyo level, sadly. I wish it would. It'd be great if this game could come out on top and beat some of them at least. But yeah, it's nice. Good to see this game getting a second chance in one form or another. Again, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot by not having the PS5 version out in time for Camellia, but hopefully they can rerun her quickly. Wish you could play it on PS5, but bear with the other games, not enough room for another gacha. Very fair, yeah. And if you ever find the room, I'd recommend it. Very, very fun. Again, like they were really fucking good bosses this patch too. I fear them. I do not look forward to fighting some of these things, because they were actually tough, and I'm not that good at this game when it comes to like the actual challenging content, like the hologram bosses and whatnot, but very, very interesting designs and mechanics going on. Fun to do for the story. Absolutely fun to do for the story, but probably gonna beat my ass later. As always, when possible, end it off with a YOLO pull, why not? Yeah, I'm trying to I'm pulling on the weapon banner instead of the character one, because the odds of actually getting the one standard banner character I don't have are so minute that Ling Yang is just gonna be my my gene for this game. So may as well go for the guaranteed weapon that I can actually aim for. Maybe it'll finally make me understand how Xinyan's supposed to work. Or Xinyan, what's her name? That's not her name.
Understood.
Xinyan.
No, I'll do my best.
Jian Xin. Yeah, How could I make that mistake? Maybe giving her a 5-star weapon will actually make me understand how she's supposed to be played, because she's still kind of over my head, personally. Alright. I'm gonna stop rambling, go make some more coffee, and watch some Sailor Moon. I will see you lovely people tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you all very much for joining me. Special thanks to Fusion, Go-Kart tier patron, Vroom Vroom. If you want to help support lesbian polycules, check out links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night.